Is GIS the only way to draw a map? Definitely not. There's plenty of other ways that you can make a map if you wanted to. One example would be Sarah Bell, who works for Esri. The map shown on this slide is a computer-generated map, but I would argue she makes much more beautiful hand-drawn maps in the same sort of style as this. If you want to take a look at how she does that, you can just use the link provided at the bottom of this slide here in order to see how she makes these maps by hand. Other people make maps with CAD programs. CAD stands for Computer Assisted Drafting and Design, and it is similar to GIS in some ways, and you can definitely make maps with CAD. The reason you might choose GIS over CAD is that GIS is specifically built from the ground up to be spatially aware. It knows about spatial things as you're constructing something, and it knows that what you're making is definitely a map. GIS is also designed with something called topology in mind. And topology, one way to think about that is just basically lines on a map that have some intelligence associated with them. So in that example on the bottom right, we can see that we have a map where we're dissolving all of the boundaries if both sides of the boundaries have the same value. This is very easy to do with GIS because GIS knows that an individual line that has A on its left side and A on its right side has A on both sides, and thus is a boundary between two areas that are both labeled A. So if we're using the dissolve tool, it's going to delete those lines. However, if A is on one side and B is on the other side, or A is on one side and C is on the other side, those lines are not going to be deleted. Also, we could just sketch a map, assuming we have some sort of aerial image or other type of base in order to sketch the map from. This shows a simple example where I've taken a screenshot from Google Maps, and then I've brought it into PowerPoint, and I've drawn a line to represent College Way on our campus, and a yellow rectangle to represent Ponderosa Hall. So things like this are very easy to sketch up, but the problem is those lines and polygons don't know where they are in the real world. They only know that they're sitting on top of a map, or on top of a image that has that location associated with it.